Chris, what is our third main topic today?
No worries. This is from Ayran B. Hey, John and crew. With the Depp versus Heard trial escalating, new reports claim that Heard herself testified that her part in Aquaman 2 was reduced, including a lot of action sequences cut. Is this a result of the recent events like the petition or all the negative PR she's been getting? Or do you think this was always intended? Thoughts? And bring on the filthy.
There are a few things that I dislike more than talking about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation. Genital herpes, maybe. That's one I like talking about less.
Why did we cut to the camera on me for that?
Why? Teenage acne. I don't know.
It automatically did it. I mean,
there's a number of things.
That's tough, guys.
Very few things I like talking about less than that. But this is a situation, because I don't like talking about the TMZ stuff, except when it comes to directly impacting the movies we do or do not see and things like that. And this is one of those situations where it's not, because here we have a Hollywood actress who's saying that a studio cut a bunch of her out of a movie. Well, okay, so this is directly impactful. This whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation, and by the way, I get so much, I've never gotten one positive email about this. I take so much shit from Amber Heard fans and Johnny Depp fans. It's crazy, because I'm just basically, I don't care who wins this. They're both a piece of work. I mean, on the one hand, you got Johnny Depp, who one court has already affirmed is a wife beater. And then you got on the other hand, Amber Heard, who's turning out is quite a piece of work herself. So, I mean, I don't care. I really don't care. That being said, Amber Heard in this whole thing, you know, one of the sympathy cards Johnny Depp has been trying to play to the public is, oh, woe is me, I've lost out on a lot of work. I'm sure that has nothing to do with his habitual drug and alcohol abuse and not showing up for promotional engagements. I'm sure that has nothing to do with it at all, but still he's playing the woe is me card. So Amber Heard apparently has seen that, and she decided, I'm going to play the woe is me card. When she started saying that, oh, now Johnny Depp lying and saying that he wasn't an abuser is costing me too, trying to play some kind of sympathy card. This is what she said. All right, so this comes to us from the folks over Variety. It says this: Heard said that she earned twice as much for Aquaman 2, the third film in her contract, but also said that her role in the film was very pared down version. I was given a script and then given new versions of the script that had taken away scenes that had action in it that depicted my character and another character without giving any spoilers away. Two characters fighting with one another, and they basically took a bunch of my role out. They basically took out a bunch of my role, Heard said. They just removed a bunch out. Okay. There are two things I need to say here. Number one is, I have been directly told that that's just not true. I don't run around and saying, I'm not going to say who it was that told me, I'm not making this a headline story, but I'm just saying I've been directly told that that's not true. But the second thing is this: does Amber Heard know how movies are made? I'm just wondering. I mean, she works in this business, so you would think she does. But does she understand how movies are made? Because I'm going to tell you right now, a movie studio, if they don't want you in their movie, ask Terrence Howard what happens. They just take you out of the movie. And then they go out and get Don Cheadle and they put them in the movie. Now, Don Cheadle as Mara, whatever.
I'd love it.
He's that good. I believe Don Cheadle could pull it off.
Red wig and that spandex suit.
I'm telling you, sign me up. So, but here's the thing too. The filmmakers write the movie that they think is the best version of their movie, and you make the best version of the movie to give you success. You think they're going to go, let's make the movie worse. Like there's stuff in here that we had put in there because we think this makes the movie better. Let's make it worse. So just so we can reduce the screen time of one of the actresses in it. If they don't want you in it, they Terrence Howard you and they take you out. Right or wrong, I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm not saying that's fair or unfair. I'm just saying that's what a studio does. They don't leave you in their movie. They don't just leave you in there. Many times, almost every movie we find out about scenes that get cut and things that aren't there anymore. It's just, there is just no conceivable way that James Wan is going to go, oh man, I worked so hard on this. I wrote this part. I love this part. We worked so hard around that part. But I don't think I want to take Amber Heard out of the movie. I think I want to reduce her role a bit. Let's just take that scene out.
I'm just going to be a little shitty to her.
Yeah, just even though it makes my movie worse, let's just do that. That's not how real life works. That's not how real life works. Again, if they didn't want her in it, they would have just taken her out. And so and how many times have we heard in behind the scenes features and in interviews and stuff like that? Well, in one version we had this was happening, but that got cut out of the film. That happens all the time. And by the way, we were just at CinemaCon and they showed us our first preview of Aquaman 2. Guess who they featured pretty prominently in the promo for Aquaman 2? Amber Heard. So if they're trying to, so here's the thing. I don't know if Amber understands that if they were trying to get rid of her and hide her, number one, they wouldn't leave her in the film. And number two, they wouldn't use her to promo it so prominently at CinemaCon. So I don't know, like, again, one of the reasons I get, and I get it. All Amber Heard fans are mad at me and all Johnny Depp fans are mad at me. Fuck yourselves. I don't care. Both of these people seem so detached from reality. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy to me. And the amount of self-serving rhetoric? No. My Apple Watch is, even my Apple Watch is a damn Amber Heard fan. So, and by the way, just to be clear here, I think Johnny Depp is a terrific performer and actor. I've been entertained by his movies a lot. I actually think Amber Heard is better than a lot of people give her. I enjoy her. I especially loved her in this Nick Cage film she did where they were on the run from the devil in this car. It was like, anyway, I can't even remember the name of it, but I liked her a lot in that. And I liked her as Mara. I did. I'm just saying the amount of detached delirium I'm hearing from these people is just crazy. And this poor me kind of thing is like, whatever. So, what are we getting here? We are hearing that she's saying she's not going to be in the movie as much as she was. I think she is going to, what has been made clear to me, she's in as much as the movie as they wanted her to be in the movie, as much as any character. And I don't know where this pity me thing is coming from. Anyway, you hear this, you're an actress, you have performed in production, stuff like that. You hear this, what's your take on it?
Well, I mean, first of all, I am not going to believe that this is a monetary hit for Amber Heard. Because
they paid her twice as much, she said.
Exactly. She's not a day player. So when I'm on a film, y'all, or I do TV, I'm getting paid a day rate. So if my scenes get cut, that does affect how much money I'm being paid, right? If I'm not shooting on a day, I don't get paid for it. Amber Heard is not having these daily rates. She has a manager and agent who have negotiated a lump sum for her on this film. So she's making money regardless of how much she's in there. And like you were saying, she's featured in the promo that we saw at CinemaCon.
Prominently.
Which, I mean, we all talked about too, just off camera of, that's interesting. Okay, that's interesting that she's so highly featured.
For those of you who saw our CinemaCon coverage, like we came out of that and we were all like, I'm kind of, like, take all the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard drama out of it. I was surprised how much they featured her in the promo stuff for Aquaman 2. It wasn't like a 5-minute long thing. It was a short thing, but still, they featured her pretty prominently, and we were all kind of surprised by that.
It was surprised just because of what's all going on right now, and especially how they're handling some other people and everything, right? So this idea, though, of she's being punished and having her scenes cut out is ridiculous. No one wants to make a bad movie. No one ever wants to make a bad movie. No one goes out to do that. Everyone who made Morbius was trying their best, okay? So if scenes are cut, that's because budgets change, time changes. You know, you have to make adjustments. Maybe the scenes felt superfluous when they were testing them out or doing their rewrites. Maybe they just had way too many effects, or it was her fighting a character that wasn't particularly necessary. We're never going to know. But this happens in every single film. Or not Johnny Depp. He's had scenes cut before, of course. But, you know, Robert Downey Jr. had scenes cut as Iron Man, who's one of the most prominent Avengers. That's just how movie making works. And to go in and use this as a bargaining chip just feels very, very gross and petty, like this entire process that I just do not want to be a part of.
And by the way, this movie is not called Aquaman and Mara.
Exactly.
Unlike, say, Ant-Man and the Wasp, this is Aquaman 2. She is a secondary character, a very good secondary character. Don't get me wrong. Totally cool. But I mean, yeah, this is just, I don't buy any of this. No. And so it is what it is. Anyway, guys.
Wait. Hold on. What? Rob just messaged me and he said,
I don't care.
I love her hair in Aquaman. And he said,
he's totally
I love
redhead.
redheads.
He didn't text you.
Yeah.
Rob's totally here. As long as she's got red hair, again, you put it on Don Cheadle. I mean, Rob will be down. Rob will get that hot toy figure, that 1/6 hot toy
Absolutely.
figure. So anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think of all this? Whatever your thoughts are, frankly, I don't care. I will be perfectly fine if I never hear the names Johnny Depp or Amber Heard ever again at this point. You know what's funny too? Here's the other thing. I just got to get this out. Coming out and saying shit like this now, and I find it to be particularly, it lacks a little bit of class, because Warner Brothers this whole time is James Wan, Zack Snyder, and Warner Brothers have all had her back this whole time. So now to come out and to kind of throw Warner and everybody who's kind of supported you, like James Wan and Warner Brothers, and kind of throw them under the bus for what? This isn't going to sway any jury. This is about public opinion. Just for some public opinion things.
Also, I was telling the chat, how come for these cases we don't get Judge Judy on them? I mean, it would have been over.
She's not a real
be wasting
judge.
any more time in court. It would have been over in like a day.
15-minute case. 15-minute case. She yells at one of them and then makes a decision and it's done. Judge Judy knows the truth. All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this whole thing? Whatever your thoughts are, jump down to the comment section below and leave your thoughts there. Guys, we want to take a minute and thank the sponsor of this video, ExpressVPN. Now, you guys have all already heard about ExpressVPN. I've talked about it a number of times in my videos. It's the best way to protect your privacy online and to give you that security online that we all need. And there's another practical reason why viewers of this show love using ExpressVPN. Take Netflix, for example. You see, thousands of shows on Netflix are only available outside of the US, so you need to change your country if you want to access them, and ExpressVPN lets you do just that. Because what the ExpressVPN app does is it encrypts your data and reroutes it through server locations of your choice. This not only protects your data, but it also lets you control which country you want Netflix to think that you're in. ExpressVPN lets you choose from over 90 different countries, so every time you run out of stuff to watch, you can just fire up the app on your laptop or smart TV, switch your country, and hit connect. And once you refresh your page, you'll get a brand new selection of shows. It's just that simple. And those reasons and many more is why ExpressVPN is the #1 rated VPN provider by publishers like TechRadar and The Verge. So guys, visit expressvpn.com/Campea right now and get 3 extra months of their service for free. That's expressvpn.com/Campea. Go to expressvpn.com/Campea to learn more.